Hello and welcome to the next episode. We are already on episode 9, I think, and last episode we have expanded our science output to almost 10k. So we have set 10k with our 2 advice missions that are ongoing constantly currently. We do have the problem that there is a ship docked at our station which wants to destroy us, but we took it out in the battle that it doesn't have weapons anymore, so apparently it can't destroy us now. But yeah, we lost almost everything else in Earth orbit to the Protectorate. So now we hope that the 2 stations that we currently have, 3 stations that we currently have, will go up. And we can fortify them as ring stations. And then from there we can hopefully put some shipyards there and start making at least a handful of ships to protect ourselves here. But yeah, this is a problem. Meanwhile, we still didn't find any other alien. I mentioned that earlier already. We don't know
for orders.
if there is a bug or something, but we definitely didn't find any alien here. Anytime recently, at least. Going to tune down the voices a bit further. So, voices, here we go.
I'm prepping for mission. Laying the groundwork.
A little bit less. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this means that we are going to continue. I think something was finishing pretty soonish. I forgot what it was, but something is finishing the next day. I forgot what it was. I don't remember. Ah, it was the ring core. Yeah, it was the ring core. But I think that's not really... We do have 1, 2 layer defense array under construction, so we have to wait until they are finished, else it doesn't make any sense. So 16th of June. Let's hope it survives until then. Second layer defense here is under construction, and this one is in general under construction. Good. So in regards to global packs here.
Offering counsel.
Ah, this one was also finishing.
Offering assistance.
So we have now also Qatar as a peaceful claim, and with that I think all of Pakistan's claims are now pacified, which is really good, really well. And then we only have Biak, which we took over from Indonesia here, which is a colony and a hostile claim. This really doesn't matter in our GDP though. So this is really good. Let's see where our cohesion rest value is. 3.6. So it will go up continuously now, which will push up our science further. So this is really nice now. And therefore our cohesion reduction from hostile claims is almost gone now. Same should also apply to unrest here. But our unrest base value is still plus 5.9, which means we still have to continue doing pacifying missions here, stabilized missions. As we can see, we already have minus 28. So we did a lot of those. But yeah, the biggest thing we can do to fix our unrest here is cohesion, getting cohesion up and eventually getting GDP up. But that's a long stretch from here, GDP. Also, if we invest too heavily into GDP, we are only going to make the global climate crisis worse. We are 3 plus 3 degrees, minus 3%. That's a lot to take in here for our economy. So, as we can see here now, we had 9.6k science. We lost a little bit due to the loss of cohesion, probably. And okay, this one. No, it's not this one. It's still. Which one did just finish? I don't know. This. Okay, but we have to wait here until our stations are done with the defenses, and then we can continue from there. Big question is now, what do we make as ships? I still want coil guns, but we also don't really have lasers. So we don't really have a weapon yet. A proper weapon at least. We do have crappy weapons. Oh, bad word, but we have terrible weapons, but not good ones. So I think we have to push for coil guns or one of the lasers now, to get something which can shoot down at least our human friends. So, and with that I'm going to push forward here We do have ahead of us 2079, which is going to be very research heavy, because we are going to enjoy the benefits of almost 10,000 science and pushing that up further. I wish we had our information lab still, then this would be plus 30%, but we are still at 117% bonus investment here, which is really good. Actually, we can scale down on the government a bit because of the low investment percentages here currently. So, let's keep going. Well, I have bad news. The servants announced their plan to conquer the Earth for the aliens, which means they have announced their end goal. And yes, it's been a while since I saw this. In the other campaigns, they were either too broke or they couldn't make contact with an alien because we took them all out. This means that they made contact with an alien and they talked to them, and now they want to conquer Earth for them. So this is very bad news for us, because that means they really invested a lot of science into their own projects. And they were able to do stuff we couldn't, because we can't find an alien. We are really hampered by the lack of alien detection. Even though, oh no, we lost our science stations, right? We lost, ooh. We lost also our Xeno stations. This is really, really bad. We need to do something about this really, really soon. But our late defense arrays here have finished, so we can get started on more stuff here on our wait a second, lab data? No. Yeah, we can get started on this one, so we could put the Xeno stations in here, which probably is a good idea. So we are going to do this now. Well, good. Well, to make matters worse, the alien assault fleet has started to fly towards Earth. It will arrive in about 1 year. So let's check it out, how many ships are in there. Only one assault carrier. Okay, that's good, I guess. Let's see if there are more than the... Ooh. So there's this one, battleship. A Lancer. Okay, so there are no other mothership class ships fleets right now. If we get lucky at least. Or, wait a second, what's docked here? No, okay, this is the only one so far, but that normally means that you actually can see them. So there are... Yep. Let me check this quickly. This one, so... Yeah, wait a second. The Eternal Memory Haunting Fate class? No, that's a Titan. They're sending a Titan to Earth? What? Oh god. Ah, this is the transport ship. Here. Over there. They're sending a Titan to Earth already. Oof. So this is the design... Can we get closer to this one? Yeah, okay, so the question is, what is under construction here? Because that could look... No. You should focus on... Let me go there, exactly. These are either Titans or more assault carriers. I'm not sure right now. Oh yeah, fun. Titan. I mean... yeah, this is going to get hard now. So we have 1 year, then the invasion begins. Which we have to fend off on Earth, probably. The problem is that if we fight the aliens on Earth, that's going to put us into alien rage mode. Pretty much guaranteed. As you can see here already, we are already at 4 or 5, and we are only at 31 mission control. Ooh, this is going to get tight. This is... We need weapons. We really need a weapon now. So, Let's go into coil guns here, full speed. We, however, will not get the inertial confinement, inertial fusion reactor. I don't think that will be in time. It would be this one, right? Inertial confinement fusion reactor. Let's see. Inertial fusion reactor 1. Yeah, it requires both of these technologies. And then we still need a drive, which would be the Triton Nova drive. But this is the first drive we can make with that. It's a terrible one. But are we go for level 2? No, then we already need deuterium. Deuterium, that's another 75k. Yeah. Ay. Here would we get the lantern. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's put it like this. But let's speed forward here. Okay, we did a precaution. Or rather, we took an opportunity. Someone was in India and we took Sarupa prisoner here and converted her to our side. And actually, when you get a critical success, apparently you get a little bit of bonus science as well. A new agent brought a month's worth of research files. So a month's worth is 10.9k. That's a lot of science, actually. And now we can see the servant faction, what they are doing. First of all, we are going to set her on 0 fail chance here. In case we can still see what she's doing. But most importantly, we do now have intel on what they are doing. So objectives are there already in the end game phase here. Can we... Yeah, they must have done... Yeah, alien technology, hydro diplomacy, alien nation, they have finished all of this. But we do not see an alien through this, apparently. Oh, we do see. Nice. Because they have shared intel. So we do see that where the aliens are. 2, 3, 4 on Hormir, which apparently are not moved to Earth currently. And only 2 remain on Earth. That explains why there wasn't where we didn't find them. Now this means that we are going after them now. So we want to capture this guy here. And then we also take the other one out. So that they stop messing around on our country, on our Earth. And that's of course going to be nice here. So, but we have to get through 21 security here.
One for the good guys.
That's going to be rough. And the other one, let's see what the other one has. The one in Munich here. 16 security. Okay, so we are going to target him first, I guess. Free Federation of Industrial Workers. Interesting. And they have Buxatl. Interesting as well. So we can free up those orcs, maybe.
At your service.
So do we have full intel on them, though? Do we have full intel on these guys? If we were to try... Yes, we have full intel on them. What? I can't go there? Ah, oh, this non grata. Yeah, bye-bye. Time to remove this one. So... We only have +3. So we have to do at least 1 investigate here. And then we can hopefully take them. What? Oh, wait a second. This scales against investigation. And with 128 we would already be at 36. So...
Bring them in. Ready for orders.
We rather...
Ready for my mission.
Optimize her. So can we do something here? Probably we can do something. We are a bit short on cash currently. That's a problem. So we have to find +5 investigation somewhere. Here are +2 already. This means we have to temporarily get rid of... Actually, I think I'm going to sell this one because we need the money. And +10% welfare is no longer that important. So bye-bye. And now we take +2, +2, +1, which is a... Wait a second, we can also get this one. -400. No, forget about it. So this one is good. Gives us a mixed bag of things. We are up to 22 now. So we still need more though. So we have to temporarily unassign this one. What? We have too many orcs. We keep... Oh, we have something here actually. +2. Nice. I think there's another one. Okay, we have +3 here even. So we need to free up one more point. Which might get complicated now. Okay, so we have to unassign this one for a moment. And then we can take this one here. So now we are 25. And afterwards we can restructure again if we wanted to. Yeah, that sounds fair. That sounds good. So now we can see what other chances. 81% now. So I think I'm going to take this instead of doing the other intel mission. I mean, we can
Eyes
check
on target.
if Amiri can get this. No, possible. So this one has 25 espionage, which is the problem.
I'm
But
here.
this one goes against security, so this is better. 25 persuasion is also insane. Do we have to protect though? Because they are all hard target. And I think we don't have anyone with protect
Ready
left.
for my mission.
Acknowledged.
Uh-oh.
Ready for my mission.
So do we
Standing
have...
by for orders.
Wait a second. The 20... If I remember correctly, protect was from an orc. Ooh. No, it's not. I know that we at some point had protect from an orc. But don't tell me we accidentally sold it. Ooh, that's a problem now. Can we get it somewhere? Protect target would be in here, but that's, we don't have anything in Russia. So this looks bad. So I guess we have to hope.
Your orders?
That's going to be interesting.
Ready for my
She
mission.
is not known to the aliens,
Where
that's
do you
good.
need me?
So that's at least something. We have to go down with you again.
Hunkering down.
And you can just
At your
pacify
service.
India again. Okay, now let's hope. What will happen
I believe they'll stay loyal
if we
to the
lose?
cause.
Going off the grid.
Shukra, that would be terrible.
Offering
Let's
counsel.
hope it won't happen.
Offering assistance.
We
Offering
reached
assistance.
10 education. Almost at least. Okay, the servant is no longer in custody, so... Seriously. Oh, another assault carrier. Yeah, so there were assault carriers under construction. Assault carrier plus Lancer, okay.
Cleaning things up.
And... Okay.
They
They w-
slipped away.
No, really? Okay, we have to try again. Should get this one in preparation for the invasion. Okay, so we try it again.
Things are cooling off.
Where did they go? They're here still. Ay ay ay.
The reason that conflict
coil guns is
stains
done.
human history.
So we have to research a coil gun. What now? We need white collar automation eventually. We also need to go into hydrogen containment. But I think I want to get a laser going. Yeah, this one. So now let's finish the... No, wait a second. We have to research the coil guns now when they come available. Which means let's finish... whatever finishes soonish. There we are already. Okay, favorite. So we are going to research. Which ones did we get now? This is batteries. So these are the hull mounted ones. Yeah, we need... probably we need them as well. So we're going to research those. Ah, we don't have any research bonus on military. This is annoying. At least our stations are progressing. And 11k science as well. Good, good, good. So let's try again. The other one is now unknown. Interesting. We can't do this for long though. We only have 335 ops left. Let's go 75% chance.
I'm here.
It's risky, I know, but what should we do? And you...
We'll
public
make our
campaigns
appeal.
here.
I think we
Hey,
had a breakthrough.
let's hope.
Offering support. I will help them.
Come
I will
on.
help them.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please.
Target in a secure
Yes!
location.
Nice! It is impossible to describe the sensation of gazing upon a creature from another world with one's own eyes. No words could adequately explain how uncanny it feels to see such a thing move and draw breath, and turn its own unquestionably alien eyes upon us. Even had we sent a poet, they would not be able to convey the mingled sense of awe and wrongness, the terrifying privilege of beholding something that does not resemble anything else in human experience. The shape of hulking skull, the tendrils that danced unnatural within the mouth, the way the light plays across flesh textured and patterned like nothing else on earth. Even these being sounds challenge our very definition of language. The idea that we could ever know their minds seems for now frankly laughable. Let us hope that will soon change. Regardless of the fleeting encounters we or others might have had previously, and no matter what happens next, this is a watershed moment never to be forgotten.
Mission accomplished, Colonel. We're face to face with the enemy.
I had to supervise this one personally. A lot of the boys did not like the idea of keeping this thing in one piece. 2 of them tried to bring machine guns, just in case. It was just as well we had those anatomy briefings. The info was good, but the thing still got within 5 meters before we finally brought it down. I was worried we had done too much damage, but the thing's already regenerating. First time I've been glad these things are hard to kill. The chief xenologist says that it should be conscious within 24 hours. Now we need to figure out how to interrogate it once it wakes up. So Hydra language is the next one. And here we are. And do we still see the other? No. For some reason the others are gone now. Interesting. Why do we see one on Homir but not on... I'm confused. Okay. But we know that the other one was down here. So maybe we do an observe here. Would be funny if it can't get off the island.
Violence is abating.
Or does something there
We're
still.
winning their hearts and minds.
So we are going to progress and do alien the alien language as soon as possible. Hydra language. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, here we go with the Hydra language project. While it will take some time to fully comprehend the Hydra language, we have now identified sufficient patterns and repeating elements to establish the core concept behind it. Essentially, the method of communication is twofold. An auditory aspect, much like our own, and perhaps more importantly, a ferricide-based aspect, which chemically and wordlessly conveys the emotional context of their otherwise functional speech. We can now proceed with direct translation of the spoken element, should we wish it. It remains to be seen, however, how effective any attempt at communication will be without replication of the chemosensory element.
We're cracking their code, Colonel.
Well, it was a headache. We have had multiple teams working around the clock trying a dozen different methods. In the end, it was the Swiss team from ETH Zurich who came up with a solution. A jury-rigged automated analyzer modified to measure ferricide levels from a second to second, combined with audio analysis. They are pretty confident they can understand what it is saying. Talking back is going to be harder, but we are building up a database of Hydra click vocabulary that should be enough for basic conversation. It's going to be pretty, but it won't be the first time I have had to do an interrogation where I don't speak the language. At least it's in a proper facility this time instead of a safe house with a table and a chair. So now we can go into interrogation project as soon as we get it. And we are going to do this, of course. And meanwhile, we are going to focus on other things here, like the fusion and so on. Therefore, I'm going to jump forward until the next project is finishing. I think the alien invasion will be in the next episode. Meanwhile, I have prepared... We have still 2 modules left here, though. We didn't research any... We do have material science research currently available, so this should be reserved for the next institute when we get it. That's why I probably did it. I also did the emergency station here. The emergency station is going to have 3, 5, 8 layered defense arrays here. So in case that we are getting shot down to everything except those. So that we still have 1 shipyard available still. Just in emergency cases. And I do expect that the revenge of the alien will be... It will be there. Very well. So, the expected is happening. The aliens did not react kindly to our actions here on Earth. And now they're coming for our stations. We already lost 1 Mars base. They're bombarding it to the ground. Let's see how much we can salvage when they are done. So they are going to... Yeah, there's the next base. So let's see. Okay. They're going to accept this, of course. And now the question is there anything we can take out with 3 layered defense arrays here? What a pretty station. And it's a pretty dead station, I guess. Why do they start so far away? I mean, the problem is that they have so much firepower, probably. And if they brought plasmas, it doesn't matter anyway. So... Oh, they brought kinetics. Nice. And rockets. So I guess this is pretty much dead before anything happens here. So we can watch it slow-mo. At least we can get the missiles. And now the kinetics are coming. Oh, we got the missiles at least. So let's see. That was everything? That was the first Velcro? I thought that would go through already. Uh-oh. And there comes the real firepower now. But now we can start shooting. Yay! As if we are going to do any damage here. Because the main problem is the lasers. Look at that, what's coming towards us here. So this is funny that they're missing so it's a lower one, that's why. And now the there's no chance we can defeat this. Well, bye-bye station, I guess. Oh no. Oh, that was the settlement hub. And that's the shipyard. That was Haruna base. Now La Plata station, which was... Oh, that's the Mars station. Oh no. Oh, it's only 2 ships. I mean... Maybe that's possible? With 3 layered defense arrays? Where are we? Interesting start point for view. So, where is the enemy though? Ah, there. Very far away as well. So we do have a destroyer and a gunship. That might actually be possible. What's that? Oh no, they have a laser. I take that back. So... Oh, we still don't have diamondoids. I forgot about that one. So we need to do... We need to do this very soon now. And now the gunship is flying away already. Are we shooting or why? Oh yeah, actually we are shooting with kinetics. And the destroyer here is busy. Question, is he busy enough? Yeah, I think he... Oh god. So one destroyer can defend against 3 layered defense arrays. Oh boy. Yeah, by the looks of it, our slug shots are just way too slow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, that was the first one. I guess there goes our space presence. There we go. That was the last layer defense array. The main problem is that we are going to have resource problems like crazy because we didn't really stockpile a lot. There we go. And it's gone.
Things are cooling off.
So how much is left?
The people will come to our side.
This is the most important research station currently, the social science and the information science station, because of the bonuses for investments here. So that one is covering government and knowledge. And okay, apparently that satisfied them. So which means to me we are going to rebuild on Mars if the sites are still available. Yeah, they are. Ooh, they are cleaning house down here. So we were not the only ones who got beaten here. Only servants of Protectorate are left. That's interesting. Oh, we have to pay boost for this? Really? Ah, because we have lost every... Wait a second, do we not have a nanofactory in either of those? Yeah, we don't. Okay, this is the mistake we need to fix for the future. So we have to... The nanofactory base was the one which got destroyed already. So we need to have at least 1 nanofactory per station so that we can rebuild easily. Even though that costs us now in percentages for projects, which does hurt as well. But yeah, but we can resettle something here. Ooh, 15 nobles. Ah, that was our station. I wanna cry a bit. So that's gonna be costly. I mean, we can keep it simple for now. We just make these here and see if they actually survive. I don't know. Because I'm worried that they might do new ones. So let's do one more at least here. We need water and volatiles urgently. Which is one of these, and I think this one is better. So we make these ones here and see what happens. Actually, we are going to also do the nano factory here. So it is something like this. Just minimal investments for now. Just in case that we lose it. So let's see what happens now. At least we still have our emergency station left. Which is very good. But we saw now that the layered defense arrays are pretty pointless. So we need the better coil guns, which are under construction. Or rather, they were. Why is there no coil gun? Oh, it finished, but we didn't get the MK2 yet. So that's something we are waiting for. Right. So let's speed forward and see how bad it will get. Okay, here we go. Hydra interrogation is done. Because the Hydra spoken language is so simple, and complex factors such as meaning and tone spring primarily from olfactory emissions, it has taken incredible time and patience to divine useful meaning from our captive's multi-sensory declarations. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, of course. Each unfortunate dead end our questioning reached only granted greater insights into the alien strange language. After countless such stumbles, a discourse of sorts has been established.
Colonel, our interrogation has extracted a great deal of information from our captive.
The subject was initially uncooperative. Under persuasion, it revealed the following. The Hydras came here to enslave the inhabitants of Earth and press them into service as battle thralls. Therefore, slave soldiers. They have already enslaved at least 2 other species this way, which we named Salamanders and the Griffins. The Hydras arrived in our solar system less than 1 year before first contact via discontinuity in spacetime, more commonly known as a wormhole. Our end of the wormhole is situated at the main alien base in the Kuiper Belt. The other end is on the other solar system, is in another solar system controlled by the Hydra. The wormhole requires an enormous amount of energy to create and maintain, and can only admit a relatively small quantity of mass over a designated period. This places sharp limits on the quantity of personnel and technology our invaders can bring with them. Due to point 3, the Hydra invasion force is relatively small. The subject estimated that there are no more than 500 Hydras currently present in the solar system. Their slaves outnumber them many times over, and their entire space fleet was constructed here. The Hydras appear extremely unified in viewpoint and outlook. The subject, along with all other Hydras in our system, identifies as a member of the defense consensus. They are fully committed to the enslavement of all other species, and there are no dissident Hydra factions. There is of course always the possibility that the subject is lying, but all evidence suggests that peaceful relations are impossible. Ultimately, there are only 2 likely outcomes. They enslave us, or we kill them. We will continue interrogation once the subject regains consciousness. So we can now go into their weakness, and we can do the wormhole project when we get it. But for now, we are going to push the second fusion project to an end, so that we can advance our coil gun research, because we need a weapon urgently. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more of another time jump here. Before, in the next episode, we are going to brace the alien invasion force, which is the first one is going to land in September, the 2nd in December, and the 3rd in January. Or maybe November, I don't know. I think it was September, November, January. So 3 fleets are on their way with invasion armies, and that's gonna be interesting to defeat. We only have 8 armies so far. It's not a lot, but it depends, of course, where they land. And we have a few in worst case scenarios. Okay, so let's see how worse it will get. Okay, we are coming to an end of this episode, and I just got an event which has really unbalanced options. So we can get for the breakthrough reward either almost 3,000 signs, which is a third of our month, which is not a lot. We can get 200 influence, basically a month of income as well, but we can also get 29,000 money and 2,000 signs, or we can get 200 ops and 2,000 signs. The option is easy. We are going to buy money here because then we have a little bit of a bank left
I think
here.
we had a breakthrough.
And this is extremely important right
I will
now,
help them.
because now we have a little bit of,
Offering support.
well,
Offering
security
assistance.
money basically. What are you doing there? You should have moved home. Okay, tech is done. ECM module, yep. Their purpose is also almost done, and after that one we are going to... that is his home region. Okay, that's one of the armies here.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, we are going to take this one as well. Yeah, we need research labs for military. That's something I have to aim for now and actually build when we have time.
Target secured.
Actually, we could see, can we maybe fit that in here somewhere? This one would have 3 slots. Do we have them even? Yes, we do. So maybe we should just do it. So fission reactor array as well. And then we do the other one as well. Can't hurt to have them now. Just a little bit of science. There we go. I didn't want to do this initially, but well, now we have to. Okay, their purpose is done. We have been able to solicit invaluable information from the alien captive, thanks to a discovery that Hydra fossils carry unique parasite signatures. Because it transpires that a Hydra will rather go silent than be caught lying, as far as we can tell, an unsuccessful deception is the source of great shame. It has been surprisingly straightforward to establish which matters the alien is relatively willing to discuss, with full confidence that it is not deceiving us. In consequence, we have now gleaned significant understanding of its species' intentions for Earth. So we update our estimated aggression value, which is low currently, after they took out 3 stations, which is good. And let's go into their weakness actually. So this is going to be the next one. The self-confined fusion is almost done now as well. Sadly here nobody has invested here. I'm going to go out of this technology to see if the AI will actually do something now that I'm out of it. And we are going to push harder into their weakness here. And let's see what we could do here after inertial confinement fusion. That might be interesting. So currently we do have 11.6k signs. That's good. We are also almost at 10 democracy
Yes, it's
scholar.
true that this technology could be a godsend. But from Nobel to Oppenheimer, history teaches us.
But afterwards, after the 10 government score, we go back into education. So, what do we do? We could go for the ultraviolet lasers now, so that we have something where we can build a phaser with. That could be something. Maybe we do need aerospace now, due to the fact that we have the alien invasion at our hand. We also need the integrated Earth space economy, which we don't have yet. Exo-atmospheric fighters is not worth it. Oh yeah, diamondoids. Right, there was something. Let's go molecular assemblers. Do we do this? Yeah, I think we do this. So let's see what happens if we do not invest at all.
At your service.
Let's
Going in hot.
let's clean up some plants here. Let's see what happens on the global scale. Ooh, there is the inertial confinement fusion reactor already, which we are going to slap in here. There we go. That's what we want. So let's see. Is someone else investing here?
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering assistance.
Basically
I will
nothing.
help them.
Offering counsel.
Wow. So nobody is doing anything here. Yeah, okay, that's in it.
The LC is secure.
That's not acceptable, so we are going to push global science on our own. Fine. I have to do it myself. We're going to dump a little bit of our influence into funding here. Just to get a bit more income again. Oh, servants are doing public campaign here in India again. Yeah, nothing new here. Okay, the democracy is really high now. This one is still fluctuating a lot. It's down to 2.4 again. So cohesion. I mean, the easiest would be to... It would take another 4 months until we are maxed out here. I think I'm going to switch focus a bit and do this now. And also I'm going to be a bit heavier on economy now. Because economy will also scale up knowledge to a certain degree at least. Right, wait a second. So where do we have that tooltip here? A nation research production is the product of its education level, economy, cohesion, democracy, and unrest. So democracy is almost maxed out. Cohesion, we are working on that. Unrest is pretty low. Economy can be improved on. We do have a relatively low GDP still. So let's try to get that up a bit. Eventually we also have to invest into environment here. So we get 0.006 per point. So 100 points would get us 0.6. That's not too bad, actually. So maybe we want to do something like this. We definitely need to get the environment labs up eventually. Now let's not do this right now. It's not worth it. Okay, ECM module is done. The Moon Spiker we still need for our fusion drives eventually. And yeah, I think we're going to stay like this. Interesting, another megaphone. I think that's the 5th or 6th one here in China now. Their population is collapsing like crazy due to all of that. So they are down to 900 million by now. Actually, let's check the globe. Yeah, we're getting closer to 10 billion. Definitely going down now. But we're also at 3.1. Uh-oh. At least our economy is still stable despite climate change. I mean, if we go to the GDP here, we can see that climate change has cost us 23 trillion. And the economy priority has given us 25. So that's a lot. That's really a lot. But yeah, we have constantly putting points into this. And then 53 for knowledge is of course also crazy.
Standing by
We
for
do have
orders.
to decrease unrest again here, though.
Restoring order.
And yeah, the weakness will be in the next episode. And let's also check their fleets now. One last thing here. So what is flying towards Earth? So this one is the first assault carrier. And then we do have the second one here on February. I thought there was a third one. Am I missing something? September? I could swear there was a third one. Alright. February? Ah, here! There it is. November. I was right. Ah, it's coming from the station directly and not from Humir. Okay. So we do have 3... Oh, that's the wrong one. It's still coming from a different planet, this assault carrier. So September, November, and then February we are going to see 3 invasion forces here landing on Earth. So this really means to me that we have to be prepared. This means that we want a
Ready for
counselor.
orders.
So this counselor here on 25 command. So we should set this one up here as much as we can. We are at 23. And he can assault alien asset. So that's what we need here. And then we can at least try to take out the ships. If we are lucky. If we were really, really lucky. I don't think it will work, but we can at least try. And I don't think there are any projects we can do to buff up our chances here. Oh, we should do this one. Yeah, we should really do this one. Just because, so that our counselors and armies are more effective. But in regards to the actions against alien stuff, I don't think we have anything here currently. No, I think that's all we can do. Stabilize missions here. PsyOps, also unrest missions. No, it's also not this. No. Actually, we can remove those ones here. We're not going to need them. Because we are going into phases directly. So, I mean, an ultraviolet phases, if we can. So yeah, we're going to leave this episode here. And at least we were able to continue our faction quest. So this should also open up the technology soon, which will give us more leeway in the mission control department. There are 2 missions which give plus 25%, or 3 missions? 2 or 3? 2 or 3, which gives plus 25% mission control value before the hatred of the alien gets out of control. If we can get those relatively soonish, then we can finally build more bases. So that was really unlucky from us that we didn't get these technologies because we didn't find an alien currently. So because we need more mining to prepare for the fleet that we have to construct, we are going to need a lot of resources for that, which we don't have currently. I mean, we can still befriend the resistance, for example, and trade with them. They do have a little bit of resources that we could get. And I do think that I want to do this now so that we can get a bit of that. We are already in tolerance with them, But due to the fact that we did not announce our faction quest yet, our victory condition yet, we could still go into, for example, non-aggression pact or something with them. I also befriended the Exodus here, so we are on tolerance as well. But I have run out of projects which we could bribe them with, so that's a problem. But I don't want to spend too much influence on them right now to befriend them. Eventually we will though. Well, okay, leave a like and subscribe and see you in the next episode, where it is invasion time.